Hey guys, it's Kompeki here, and in this video we'll be featuring Coach Random Noob, who was a world champion in Paladins, and he's also a top 100 Radiant coach for Valorant. We'll be featuring more videos like this on our channel from the daily VOD review streams that we got going on Twitch, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
He got scanned.
Nope.
No way! Oh my god!
Nope.
If the jet ever updrafts early, you win. If you're patient, but you weren't patient there. If the jet holds it until you ult and you guys just sit there and just look at each other, you're that was good trigger discipline right there, but hey, I just got 2 kills. I just flanked them. That was a good play, right, coach? What do you think I'm going to say?
No.
Why is that not a good play? Think about what that Viper just did. That Viper was just like, oh my gosh, we have the bomb down mid. I'm just going to rotate to the bomb. We win the round, right, guys? Yeah, like if I'm that Viper here, I'm going to go into a position where I can help my team, but still cover this lurk that whole time, right? And as soon as my team gets in a fight here, once I figure out all the enemy positioning, then I'm going to rotate to like the bomb and kumbaya with my team. But like until then, I'm not getting there. If you're misunderstanding what's happening in a round, you could be like, oh my gosh, I made a big play, and then be like, oh my gosh, I gotta keep doing plays like that, and then all of a sudden you're having a thing called wrong learning. Pretty good combo, pretty good combo. We were talking about combos. What part of the combo did you miss though?
I could have Roomba left.
Yeah, if you're gonna jump spot this, why not Roomba over the top if you're gonna combo anyways, right? You know, if you would have had that Roomba go over in the top, this guy who shoots you, which by the way, like this is kind of a little sketchy, where like if you're ever getting shot before you actually satchel, like you might get some extra distance, but like it's not worth the risk of you just getting headshot out of the air, right?
Yeah.
I think you should be able to throw the satchel right here and get your satchel off a little earlier and still get that same amount of distance. Wait, he died? Wait, what?
Wait, don't.
Yeah. He got scanned.
No way! Oh my god! So this is the classic jet updraft play. If the jet ever updrafts early, you win. If you're patient, but you weren't patient there. If the jet holds it until you ult and you guys just sit there and just look at each other, you're did you ult or you just satcheled?
I ulted.
Yeah, I would have just satcheled from like throw my satchel here, jump right to the side, and then satcheled and done it. Like I would just rather throw the nade here while you're jump spotting. Like you're gonna jump spot this anyways. Throw the nade while you're doing it, right? And then go and satchel and whatever and ult. Do you? Any questions or anything about some of the stuff we talked about? It kind of makes sense. That was nice. I like that angle. Honestly, after that kill, like, I don't know, you've heard the rule numbers, right? I don't really call it that, but it's, you won this round, getting this op, getting the kill, find the pick on the Sova. This is what I call like a win round that you're giving back to the other team. Like, you won the round at this point. How do you secure it, though?
Not over peeking, playing safe with my team.
So how do you back up out of here like, in the safest way possible?
I could nade it.
Yeah, I would just nade
the push.
Yeah, I would just nade backside and fall off with my op, right? It's planted for us long offside. Oh no, it's not even planted. Wait, the jet has bombed it.
That's the thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this will be the last attack round we watch, and then we'll go defense. Any questions or anything about attack? But so like the neon wall you know is dropping soon, right? All that stuff you know is dropping. You have an op. What are you doing with an op?
Well, definitely not what I did.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Remember, dude, I'm not pulling you back to this to make you look stupid. So like, you know, I'm asking you this so you can have a better play next time, okay?
Yeah.
So what's your better play next time?
Stay behind yellow, wait for the neon wall to drop.
Yeah, exactly. Just stay posted up with your op because you know this stuff's gonna drop eventually, and you can even see, hey, if I had an op here, I think I killed that gecko. I'm pretty sure you hit that shot based on what we've seen on your gameplay, right? Make sense? I like that you went the flank. Ideally, someone else went with you, especially in a game like this where there's no trips, right? There's no chamber, there's no cypher, there's no killjoy.
Yeah.
So flanks are even better. That's why I really like this flank. And the more you do it early, the better against teams like this. Like people like to be like, oh, I'm going to save my flank for the perfect time in like 6 rounds. Use it now. So then those 6 rounds, they're worried about it. Behind me, yada, yada, yada. Just like now, right? You just, boom. They're going to be worried about the flank for the next half because of that. Those 2 kills. Right? Even if you guys lose this round, which is looking less and less likely to happen. Looks like you guys are giving yourself a pretty good chance to win. You know they're not yellow at this point, right? How do you know they're not yellow?
Because the Gecko flashed on side and the Neon was kitchen.
Yeah, and also our Jet can see yellow too. That's something you need to start doing a lot. Yeah, so let's watch.
Right, in.
But this is kind of a good example. Like, this Neon runs past you and the Jet. I don't know how she doesn't see the Jet either. But, like, you and your Jet should be pushing behind the wall fighting this way. Right? Because you're basically behind enemy lines and so are they. But they're thinking, oh, the site's clear. Yay, the site's clear, guys. And then you have two people just killing their whole back line. Right? This is where you get tunnel vision too much on certain things. You can tell. You kind of get tunnel vision on stuff in front of you. Commit to your plays, right? You bought a shorty, commit to it. I will give you one thing related to defense. You'd be filling the gaps a lot more if you had this in your head. You ever think of like lane control?
Yeah.
Really start focusing on that because you're not working on it really too much here. So basically, like what I say is like, think about the map and lanes. Where are the open lanes, right? Use the player puzzle to help you with that, identifying where enemy positions are, right? We just identified Gecko's alone on site. We should be doing anything in our power to kill that person. We shouldn't even care about these people mid and two right now. By the way, like there's 3 parts of the game you need to work on. 1, your mindset, your mentality, how you view the game. You know, what you try to do with toxic players. How do you ignore them and still play your best game? How do you focus on yourself even when you're playing really well or you're playing really bad? You don't get too high, too low, right? You know, and then your mechanics, which I think are actually pretty solid. Like, you know, that's like kind of like satcheling, movement, aim, you know, patience in your gunfights. I think you're pretty good at that. Mechanics would be another piece. Your mindset would be the second, and the third one's your decision making, just your general like game IQ, I kind of call it. What decisions are you making in each moment? Out of those 3, you have to work on all 3 equally, but the one that's really lacking is the decision making one. If you improve that while still kind of like keeping working on those other things, that's going to be your path to like the most improvement for yourself.